open, dump and run.
And I have one last Pickle Lane. I think this one could be a pretty interesting one. Choose cones out. We talked about Ty Gibbs earlier. Another impressive run. We talked about how he skipped the truck series completely, and he's doing just fine. Do you think we see a 1-year run in Xfinity, and then he moves up to Cup? And if he does, who does he replace in the Toyota pipeline?
Yes. I think he is that talented where he has a possibility of moving up. And I know everyone's saying, well, there's no open seats at JGR. Where do you figure he's going to fit? And I have 2 possible landing spots. Where
I could make an argument for 4 at JGR.
So you can make an argument for 4. I'll start with my first 2 because maybe they mirror what you think what is gonna be. So
probably.
I have a theory. One, we'll start with the 19 car of Martin Truex Jr. I love him. I'm a closet Martin Truex Jr. fan. I have a feeling, for a lot of reasons I don't want to get into, I have a feeling that this will be his last year of racing, at least full-time. He is older, too. So I think that there is a possible open seat right there. And then my second
I feel like Truex is the kind of guy, too, that would announce it with like 3 races left. No frills, just kind of go out.
Or even right at the end of Phoenix. Win or lose, like, hey, listen, this is my, the team already knows. This is my last race. It's been fun. And he's not like a guy that go into the booth or anything either. Like once he's done, like
he's going out fishing and hunting and working on his ranch or whatever.
Yeah. And then my second is one, we talked about him early, Denny Hamlin. Well, where the hell is he going to go? Joe Gibbs isn't going to fire him. I can see him opening up, getting a third charter, going over to 2311, running one of his cars over there, a la Tony Stewart with SHR, his last handful of years in NASCAR. So those are 2 possible scenarios, but I do think one way or another, we can see Ty Gibbs in the Cup Series as early as next year.
What about you, Eric? What do you think? Do you think Ty Gibbs can make the jump next year?
I think he could. I think he's definitely talented enough. I think, with him winning races, it's going to bring sponsorship along, and I think that is big. It's not just some up and comer who's good that like might get a ride, But no, this kid's winning races. He's dominating the series that he's in. He's young, which is enticing to sponsors that they know they're going to be getting, a ton of wins for a long time out of this guy's career.
Yeah.
I am going to go, not Joe Gibbs. I'm going to go with their affiliate. I think he takes over via the sponsorship with Monster.
Yeah.
I think he takes over for Kurt Busch in 2311.
Okay.
I think Busch is there to get that car, that team on track, get them ready, and the Monster affiliate is already there on the car, and that's what he runs down in Xfinity there most of the races. I can see him taking over for Kurt Busch, who once again is up there in age. He's running really well, but I could see him maybe warming the seat for Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, I could see that too. In fact, I could see Ty Gibbs replacing any 6 of the Toyota drivers. Like Matt said, Denny, he could easily move over to his own team, get another charter, or, take one of those cars. It's his team. He can do whatever he wants with it pretty much. Like you said with Martin Truex Jr., I could see him quietly retiring at the end of the year. If you listen to his interviews lately, he sounds kind of down and out a little bit. I don't know if I'm just reading into it. I know, Matt, you said the same thing.
Yeah, I got that too. Seems a little defeated.
Kyle Busch really struggling with these new cars. And I mean, I don't want to say I could see him retiring or quitting or moving to another team, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, yeah, you want to what? I've made my money. I'm done. My kid Brexton's racing. I have another kid on the way. I want to retire early and spend some time with my family and focus.
I'm going to go run KBM.
I'm going to run KBM, develop young talent, which, I mean, as a team owner, I think he does a great job doing that.
Sure.
So he has options outside of the car. Do I think he will? Probably not. I think he'll be around for a long time, but I'm just saying I could see it happening, you know.
There's a route in the world where like it's possible.
Yeah.
Like it's not out of the realm of possibility. Sure.
Christopher Bell. We've seen what happens with that 20 car. It happened to Eric Jones. You get a couple years and you're out. Christopher Bell was supposed to light up the Cup Series when he moved, and right now he's sitting 30th in points. He has 69 points 5 races into the season.
Not nice.
Not good.
They could easily drop him. Say like, hey, sorry, we know you bring money, you know, but I mean, go somewhere else. I got a grandson to give a car, and you don't think that Ty Gibbs could take over that 20 car? That's
right there, Mike. You nailed it. That's the deciding factor.
Yeah.
It's
and
the fact that he's the grandson, it's not just some other driver. It's
the grandson.
Hey, you want to race for my team? If I think you're ready.
Yeah.
Now that is the thing with my eyes too. Like, will his grandfather make him stay down?
He might, you know, and
sure, this is all hypothetical. We're saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the way that Joe Gibbs is as a coach.
Because Joe Gibbs wants you to develop as much as possible.
Yeah. As a coach, I think he might want him to stay down there for one more year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could see him sit in the Xfinity Series until someone naturally retires or leaves or something. Because he's young. He's 18 and a half, not even 19 years old yet. He's got time to develop. I'm just saying, like, I think it's his choice at this point. Maybe, I don't know. It's just fun to speculate.
Even the other two Toyota drivers, and then we can carry on here. You can make the argument like Kurt Busch had that really weird, ominous not retirement video at the end of or at the beginning of last season. That like everyone was like, oh, okay, he's just going to retire, and then he just never did.
But at the same time, Kurt Busch is doing pretty good in this car. I feel like he's the best consistent Toyota driver so far this season.
Sure.
I could see Kurt Busch racing longer than Kyle Busch in the Cup Series.
Right.
You know, I don't think that's a wild thought, you know?
And then if Bubba doesn't turn his season around, I mean, you know, there's a chance where they can run him out of Dodge too and say, listen, we've got a more talented guy in the pipeline.
Exactly.
I was going to say that brings sponsors. Well, that's the one thing that's actually the one thing that is saving Bubba is the sponsors. He has sponsors lining up out the door right now for him, believe it or not.
But how long do sponsors stay without the results? You know, you got to think. True. You got to think long term. You know,
42 fucking years without getting that win.
Well, McDonald's is a very loyal sponsor. You know, McDonald's is sticking by your side no matter what. Yeah. But no, I mean, I'm just thinking like it's a possibility. I could see all 6 Toyota drivers being replaced by Ty Gibbs at some point, you know, and I don't think any of those proposals that I threw out there are all that wild, to be honest with you. I don't think I have a tinfoil hat on. I think I'm just kind of looking into the future.
What backs you up is the fact that we talked about it the last couple of weeks here is look at the age that has been winning these races. It's 30 and younger.
Another under 30-year-old winner.
I think owners and these people who are going to sponsor are looking at those numbers and are going to tend to go towards the new talent rather than the talent that's there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all about relatability.
There it is.